Has it become more difficult to disclose that you're autistic as a consequence of the current hostility towards DEI? Someone asked me this recently since I'm hosting a free workshop on practical tips for disclosing that you're autistic. By the way, that's next week, and I'll leave a link to info in the description for those interested. But right now, I want to answer this question. Here's what I think. The new US government has taken a hardline stance against DEI, and some companies and organizations are following suit and dismantling their diversity initiatives, either because certain decision makers in those organizations agree, or they're afraid of losing government contracts, or of the potential consequences of not following the official line. And there are some people who agree with that personally, and they're becoming more open about their disdain for DEI because it's now more socially acceptable to do so. But those are people that it was never going to be safe to disclose to anyway. And some people who are fairweather friends or who are easily influenced by others' opinions may not be as safe to disclose to, but they were never going to be entirely safe anyway. And the people who it would have been fine to disclose to before are still going to be supportive, even if the official government position has changed. In fact, some of them might be more supportive now because they're trying to rally against that official position because they don't like the direction things are headed. So I don't think it's actually changing who is safe to disclose to or how difficult it is to disclose all that much. What it might be changing is that the people who it's less safe to disclose to are now able to be more obvious about that. So you might have better information about who it's not okay to disclose to. But these people were never going to be safe, whether you knew that before or not. But now you have a better chance of knowing that in advance by them identifying themselves. And there are a lot of people, genuinely a lot of people, who do not agree with the official government position on DEI. And they're still going to be safe people to disclose to. Just because some governments, some corporations, some businesses, some organizations of whatever kind close their DEI programs or whatnot, it doesn't mean that everyone at that organization agrees with that stance. A lot of people don't. And it can be an advantage to you to have a clearer take on who's not okay. But I don't think it's going to actually change people's individual opinions all that much, especially not in this short of a time. It might make their opinions more obvious, but they're not likely to have actually changed much. So no, I don't think it's going to be all that more difficult to disclose to the people who are safe, and you'll have a better warning of the people who aren't. What do you think about my take on this? You're welcome to share in the comments. If you agree with me, disagree with me, vehemently disagree with me, it's okay, I can take it. I'm happy to have a diversity of thought and opinion in my world.